السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. وقال تعالى في القرآن الكريم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويل لكل همزة لمزة الذي جمع مالا وعدده يحسب أن ماله أخلده كلا لينبغن في الحطمة وما أدراك ما الحطمة نار الله الموقدة التي تطلع على الأفئدة إنها عليهم مؤصدة في أمد ممددة. وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في الحديث الدنيا سجن المؤمن وجنة الكافر أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. My very respected brothers and my dear sisters, we just heard the announcement that Eid most likely will be either Friday or Saturday, and the month of Ramadan will be completed. Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has spared our life to witness many days of this blessed month of Ramadan. Are we making enough use of the time that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us? We have already begun the nights, the last 10 nights, where Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentions in a surah that if we worship Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in that one special night, we will get the reward, we will get the ajr of 1,000 months. So if we do the little calculation, it comes up to about 82 years, my very respected brothers and my dear sisters. This is the jackpot we have to try to aim and to achieve. One night, the reward is equivalent to 1,000 months in the ibadat of Allah. Not 82 years, half of the time we spend working, sleeping. No, my very respected brothers and my dear sisters. 1,000 months in the ibadat of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have a few more days remaining. We have a few more nights remaining. Let us make that intention today in the house of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that we will try to exert ourselves a little bit more. Yes, we are fasting the entire day. Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's given us the reward for every second that we spend in His obedience. But let us try to make that extra effort, my dear respected brothers and my dear sisters. Because we all know that we might not even see another Ramadan. We are not certain if we will even witness the day of Eid, my dear respected gathering. I have recited a couple of verses from Surah Humazah. And Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gives us a very strong warning. And I decided to speak upon this topic because it is something which is bothering the Muslim Ummah. And in Ramadan, we try our best to fill our bucket with good deeds. But if these aspects or these sins that I will mention or remind ourselves about, it is like if we have a hole in a bucket. We're trying to fill water with our good deeds, but these holes will drain out the water. And Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He speaks about in this surah about 3 sins. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He begins the surah, Wailul, woe upon that individual who backbites and who slanders. So these 2 categories of people. Woe upon that individual or those people who backbite one another and those who slander. And if we were to look into our life, if we were to look into our small social circle, we may see that we are speaking one another. We are speaking bad about this person. And Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, woe upon that individual. Woe upon that person who backbites one another. Woe upon that person who slander one another. Wailun likulli humazatin lumaza. And the Mufassir, those commentators of hadith, they say there is a difference between humaza and lumaza. Humaza refers to that person whereby we speak ill of that person behind his back. That when that person is not there, amongst our small circle, we will speak that individual. That person, he is such and he is such and he is such, and he is this and he is this and he is this. And lumaza is that speaking ill of a person directly in front of his face. Is speaking that person, belittling that person, my very respected brothers and my dear sisters. So let us look into our life. Let us analyze our life, my very respected gathering. The tongue which Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, the ability to speak, this ni'mah, we will be asked about it on the day of resurrection. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. And on that day of resurrection, every single ni'mah that Allah gives us, we will be questioned and we will be asked about it. That whatever good, it could be wealth, it could be a comfortable home, whatever favor, in whatever form, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will ask us about it. And the surah continues, الَّذِي جَمَعَ مَالًا وَعَدَّدَ يَحْسَبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَ. And that person who he gathers his wealth and he counts it. And يَحْسَبُ, and he thinks to himself, أَنَّ مَالَهُ, that this wealth will cause him to be eternal. Meaning that this wealth, he can do whatever he wants with it. And he can use his wealth in the hereafter, my dear respected brothers and my dear sisters. But Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly mentions in other verses of Quran that on that day of resurrection, our money, our bank balances, our credit cards, it will be to no use whatsoever, my dear respected gathering. Yes, a person can earn wealth, and if we go to earn our wealth and we earn it in a halal way, we are in the ta'at and in the obedience of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this verse refers to these people who, when they acquire their wealth, they forget all of the obligations. Zakah, they leave out the salah, only worry about the wealth, of acquiring this wealth. That when time for salah comes, our money is more important. When we have to pay our zakat, our money is more important. To hold that wealth, to keep that wealth. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said destructions upon these people, my dear respected brothers and my dear sisters. So let us ponder and let us ask ourselves again, my dear respected gathering, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has given us so much. He has made it easy for us to earn money. Let us think that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants 2.5%. 2.5% of our entire savings once we cross the nisab. And this goes not to any masjid fund or something, but it goes directly to those who are deserving of it, the poor people. And Islam, it teaches us to unite. So the first two aspects, it speaks about speaking ill to one another. When I was here, I was reciting some verses of the Quran, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He commanded Musa alayhi salam to go to Fir'aun, the command was, speak to him gently. Speak to him in a soft tone. And how we are speaking to our wife, our family, our children, that person who gives us a bad drive on the road, how do we react? Do we curse that individual? No, my very respected brothers and my dear sisters, that these actions, if you were to do these actions, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will throw us into hellfire, Jahannam, where the surah, it continues and it speaks about that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have prepared for these people a fire, narullahi al-muqada allati tattalu ala al-afida, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He have prepared and He have kindled the fire for these individual, my dear respected brothers and my dear sisters. So my khutbah will be very short, but indeed, if you were to put this into practice, then we will be successful in this life and we will be successful in the hereafter. I pray and I ask Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide each and every one of us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to practice what we hear. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to have love for one another and to make us not backbite one another, and for us to give our wealth freely in the path of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.